Guess how many hours of sleep I got? Just take a wild guess. Hi everyone, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Kat, aka Wallflower777. Time is now 7:59 on this beautiful Monday morning. I have to run to class. I have a lab today. Last week was a holiday, so happy Martin Luther King Day to you fine folks out there. Guess how many hours of sleep I got? Just take a wild guess. I was up editing last night, kind of getting ahead of this vlog journey that I've embarked on, and I got 3 hours. I got 3 hours. And that's okay. I am giving myself 5 minutes to chug some water, drink a Red Bull, and eat a mango. I set like 3 alarms. I told myself I had to be ready by 8, and I would say that's an accomplishment. I will mention this again. I will mention this again later on, but I do have a writing competition that I'm working towards, which is due February 15th, which from today's date is in a couple of weeks or so. I already started drafting a new piece, so my intention this week is to work on that as well, take you on like a writing journey, if you will. Because it is a journey. It's hard not to, when you write, to go back and like re-edit and rethink. It's hard to like just let yourself flow in the stream of consciousness, trust yourself with where it's going, and then find that sweet like flow state, and then return to the work later, but like get to that flow state and just let whatever happens, you know? So that's the muscle we're trying to work right now. I sent it to one of my friends. I don't think she read it yet, but she's like my writing accountability partner. And hopefully soon she's gonna grace herself. She's gonna grace this podcast. Wow, I'm like really tired. She has been on my previous podcast. I had 2. One is Catnip and the other one is Film to Gaze. So she has been on both of my podcasts, but I'm hoping to highlight her on the channel, the vlog channel, because she's just like a really good writer. She wrote a children's book. Like, she's really creative. So when I send her my work, I'm sending it to someone I really, really trust. So if Corey, if you're watching this, I see you, girl. I appreciate you. And yeah, she's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Writer, poet, like she wrote a whole chapbook. Really talented. I love all my friends. They're like extremely talented. One of my other friends has a short film coming out February 16th. So once that's out, I will definitely link it so y'all can see it. But he has allowed me to view it early. And funny enough, that's the same person that I have book club with. So I think we're gonna discuss it. Well, I'm gonna bring it up during book club on Tuesday. So yeah, that is also a very phenomenal film. I had to watch it like 3, 4 times. I'm gonna watch it again. Oh, I can't tonight. That's the other thing that's happening tonight. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're like a whole minute past of what I said I was gonna leave. But really quick, tonight one of my other film friends is hosting like a vintage or a classic horror film night on Discord. So that's tonight at 9. So today's a full day. Today's a full day, but let's go. I have to pack my bag. I have so much to do. Let me turn off this light first of all. Um, I have so much to do today that I'm kind of like psyching myself out already. You ever do that? Anyways, let's go. By the time I'm recording this, there's like a whole ice storm that's happening. If you're in that area, I just want to let you know. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well. Winter is just the season, and this will pass. So. All right, y'all, we're back. It rained. Oopsies. It rained this morning, so the shoot that I had originally scheduled for today, I asked her if she wanted to reschedule. She said yes. Thank goodness, because I am just sleep deprived. I broke a whole test tube in class. Okay, I was like so out of it, but that was the only minor problem caused by myself that I did. But lab went really well. I really liked my desk clump today. They were cool. They were funny. Okay, so some time has passed. I was pretty much just relaxing and scrolling on my phone for a little bit, but I decided to go for a quick ride to redeem my points for this donut right here. And I made myself an iced coffee, and I'm gonna read. It's really chill. My goal is to get through 20 pages today and then another 20 pages tomorrow, so that I'll be caught up. We're supposed to be at page we're supposed to be at page 115. So literally, I think this is the end of section 2 because it kind of, yeah. So I'm at page 71 and I want to get to page 91. So I'm going to read, have a little snack, have a little coffee, and yeah. So, donut cheers.
I've been very spoiled.
Absolutely.
I saw Avatar in IMAX. What did I wait? I had some pretty good ones so far. Not theater wise, but it's like, dude, fucking.
Good morning, everyone. It is the next morning, and I'm just doing my morning skincare. Last night was so much fun. We ended up watching 2 horror films. One of them you could definitely say is a horror, gore, borderline snuff film, is really what it was. I don't recommend finding it. But if you're into that kind of stuff, then like go ahead. But my friend Diego, he organized the whole thing, so he was giving us like a background of each film that we watched. So the first one was called Broken, which is like a EP accompaniment for 9 Inch Nails. Horrifying. Okay, it's straight horrifying. I don't recommend that one. And then the second one was Axum by Michael Mufumbe, I think is his name. We were cracking up the whole time. The whole time. That movie is hilarious. Hilarious. Like, so I think we're gonna do that more frequently. Maybe not every week or something, but yeah, we're we're film students. We're film graduates rather, so I think it's good to keep our toes, our fingers on the pulse, our toes in the water when it comes to film. And you know, the whole thing with Axum, like the running gag, was the fact that we couldn't hear anything. Like the dialogue, I turned up the volume on my end. The dialogue was just not done correctly. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Oh my goodness. What a fun night. Recently, I fell in love with the Amy Poehler podcast, Good Hang, or Good Hang with Amy Poehler, I'm not sure. But it's really good, and I found myself listening to the Ina Garten episode, and I really love that one. She is so down to earth, and she just feels like an auntie, like she's part of my family. And in it, she was talking about like her process, her journey with writing these cookbooks, and how she doesn't like to think too far ahead. Like, she wants to stay in the present moment. And I just really resonated with that. I get so much anxiety thinking so far ahead, thinking of the end product, how it's going to look, how it's going to be received, like designing the cover before I even have words on the page. So I'm just allowing myself to have a lot of grace and a lot of like patience when it comes to this process, because to be honest, life happens and you want to do anything else but right. But when you feel, I don't know if it's a calling, when you feel that inclination of like, oh my goodness, I just, I don't know, it's just this deep sense of like, I have to do this. I don't know if it's God pushing me or if it's this innate thing that I had, which is one and the same, but I just, I'm taking Ina's words to heart. I'm taking it one short story at a time, one page at a time until the thing is realized, until it's actualized. And so, if you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. YouTube is a hobby at the moment. I just wanted to showcase little pockets, it's like a journal, a diary. So thank you for sharing in this chapter, this page of my life, and I'll see you in the next one.